Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime haul. I haven't done one of these since, I want to believe, July. So, well, it's only been a month. Anyways, this is not just an anime haul, this is actually a manga haul. And surprisingly, this is the first time I could say this on this channel. This is more manga than anime, which is weird. I actually bought a lot of manga. Um, Barnes& and Noble is not sponsored by them, even though the running joke is that I always say I'm sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by Barnes& and Noble, I swear to you. That'd be kind of cool if I was, though. They had a sale last month on buying manga. You could buy 2 manga, get 1 free, no matter what it was. I really took them up on that offer. I bought a lot of manga that I've really wanted for a long time, and I'm about to show you what I got. But first off, since I did not buy that much anime, I'm going to start off with the anime I bought. And like always, I will tell you the prices and how much I paid for them and where I got them from. Anyways, let's start off with probably the cheapest thing on this list, Trigun. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Trigun. I've always been a kind of huge fan of Trigun. I bought this off of Amazon for $14.99, brand new. I haven't even opened it yet. Actually, if you notice, it's brand spanking new. Honestly, for a complete series, I think this is a perfect price for this. I mean, I love the way it looks. I know it's an anime classic, so it's not the original cover for it. But honestly, look how cool it is. Like, damn. It's one of those things because the border is yellow like that. It still looks awesome. So I don't know I think honestly, I know some people are really iffy about that. I still think it looks cool. I mean, that's just me. Anyways, let's move on to something else I bought. So I bought. Let me show both of the seasons. I bought Tales of Memories and Tales of Melodies. So this is season 1 and this is season 2. Now, this was $20 off of Right Stuff. They had a sale on it, and this was also $20, but I did not pay $20 for this. I'll tell you why that is. But Tales of Memories I bought off the Right Stuff sale, and honestly, I do not regret it even for a second. Tales of Melodies, or Memories, excuse me. Melodies is this one. Tales of Memories is such a great anime. I mean, honestly, this is probably shaping up to be one of my top romance stories / drama stories because it's just so well. And I'm gonna have a review out for this probably very soon. So after this, maybe this week, because I'm at the last 2 episodes left. I honestly love this. I have not seen this, but I heard it's very different from Tales of Memories in the sense that it has different characters. I don't want to spoil it too much because I really don't want to go into it knowing too much about it, but I have heard this was very different, so I'm curious on how they changed it. Maybe they have different characters, focuses, and stuff like that. But right now, this is awesome. This is really well done. I love the characters and all that. I love the art style. I love the dub is hit or miss at times. Like, the dub is probably the worst thing about it. But even that's not too bad. But this was $20. I had to pay $40 for this on Amazon, though. That's because at the time, I didn't realize if I would like this, to be honest with you. So I took the risk and only bought this one. I end up loving this, so I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta buy the second one. The sale ended for this, so obviously I had to buy this later on. Kind of just how it works out sometimes. But honestly, if this ever goes on sale again, I recommend everyone buy this. If not, at least watch this online somewhere. This is so good. I'm telling you guys right now. If you're a fan of romance dramas and stuff like this, you can't do much better than this, I'll be honest with you. Top 20s right now, as it is. I'm not saying it is yet, but it's up there. Anyways, let's get into the manga. Actually, you know what? Let me get to the light novel. The one light novel I got this season. ReZero. Yeah, Starring Life in Another World, Volume 1. Now, I'll tell you right now, I read this already, and I was thinking of doing a separate review for it, like an actual review for it. But honestly, I figured, why not just doing the manga haul and anime haul and stuff like that? So I'm just going to review this really fast. This is a really good light novel. It is very well done. If you are a huge fan of the anime, like I am, of course, you might be worried that you're missing something out, or you might be going, oh, the adaptation doesn't live up to anything, or maybe it doesn't live up to the anime. This was awesome. This was really well done. I liked every moment of it. I read this really fast. It only took me I think 3 hours to read it in total. Maybe even less than that. It's not that long of a book. It's I think it's 220 pages. So realistically, it probably took me 2.5 hours. That's going slow. I read fast, by the way, folks. Don't worry if you think, oh my god, now I feel bad about reading the way I do. No, I read really fast. But anyways, I would definitely recommend this if you're a huge fan of ReZero. It's essentially a good supplementary to it. But what I like about this is more so, it really has a good different perspective from the anime. Like, it's more so focused on Subaru's perspective on things. I mean, the anime does the same thing, but it's interesting to see kind of his world from his own mouth and how he looks at things. So I love that about this light novel. Very good light novel. All right, now for the massive manga haul, which if you saw the picture, the thumbnail, you kind of know what already to expect, but I'll show what I got first. So I got issues 1, 2, and 4 of Ultraman. Why? Now, some of you might be going, where the hell's 3? Because I couldn't find 3 at my Barnes & Nobles. They only had 1 and 2 and 4. So I ended up buying 1, 2, and 4. I haven't read 4, of course, because I haven't had 3. But honestly, I grew up with Ultraman. I really did. I love Ultraman. I think Ultraman is one of the coolest like superhero type things. If you don't know the story for it, Ultraman essentially was a alien that came to Earth, and he ended up running into a human, killing the human. But then what they did was they merged together to revive him, and he ended up becoming the savior of like every giant monster movie type thing. Because I mean, he used to fight giant Godzilla-like creatures. It was very interesting. I honestly was hooked on just the art of this. I think the art is freaking phenomenal. Honestly, like I'm trying to go through this. I know some people are so much better at doing like these things than I am, but that's alright. But this is the art for it. I really dig it. Let me see if I get to actually where Ultraman is. The new Ultraman. This is like the future. This takes place, his son is the new Ultraman, which is really kind of cool. So if you really were a fan like I was, there you go. Like, look at Ultraman. He's so badass. Oh my god. But I love it so far. I read the first 2. I, of course, will not read this until I find 3. I'm not per se having issue finding it. Just haven't got around to actually getting it yet. So I'm gonna buy it as soon as I can. But for the time being, 1, 2, and 4. Anyways, let's move on. So I got Hour of the Zombie. Now, let me move my camera around. Hopefully you didn't just see my face. Can you? Oh, you saw my hair. Hey, there's my hair. If you actually look, you can see it. Anyways, I'm not gonna pull it away so this way you can't see me anymore though. So Hour of the Zombie. That was like the worst. If that was a face reveal, that was probably the worst face reveal in the world. This is a very interesting manga. This takes place essentially where it's essentially a school, almost like High School of the Dead, and the concept though is that zombies are not the typical zombies you see all the time and stuff like this. More so, these zombies are actually able to turn back into humans at some points, which is very interesting. I've never seen a zombie type show or anything do that, and so I like the art for it. I really think the art is very nice. I paid, how much did I pay for this? I believe, yeah, $13. I did pay $13. And actually, no, I got this for free because I bought this with everything else. So yeah, it wasn't that expensive. But honestly, I really dig this. I think it's awesome. You probably will too if you like zombies. All right, Danganronpa. I was gonna start singing the tune, but I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be terrible. Danganronpa, I'm a huge fan of. I think you guys know that if you've watched any of my reviews for Danganronpa, the anime. I'm a huge fan of the show in general. I love the video games and stuff like that. So I definitely, when I saw this, I was like, oh, I have to pick this up. This also I got for free at the time because I bought some other stuff with it. But then this was the lowest price thing of what I bought. But I really like the art for it. I think it's nice homage to the games, of course. It does things slightly different, not from the games, I mean, in terms of art styles and all that, but I'm okay with that. It does not have any changes from the game so far. It's everything that the games do and the anime does. So it's awesome. I paid, how much for this? $12.99 also, okay. So, I mean, I think it's worth $12, honestly. It's awesome. Look, check out the character designs. And then Monokuma back there just chilling like he always does. Alright. Now, this will be not unfamiliar to people who are watching the anime. I bought the first volume of Taboo Tattoo manga. Yeah. I actually wanted to get this because I did like, well, as I've recorded this, I am liking Taboo Tattoo less than before, but I liked it when I first started it, and this was the time where I was watching the first couple episodes. I really liked it. I like the art style for the manga. I think the art style is really nice. There's probably going to be some fan service, so if I accidentally go on that fan service, well, that's too bad, but, you know, I'll flip through really fast. It's got some nice stuff. This covers, like, essentially the first, I think, 3 episodes of the anime, so this is really cool. So if you're a huge fan of Taboo Tattoo, then you'll enjoy this fully. If not, well, then you might not, of course. I mean, honestly, this is exactly the same as the anime, so your experiences will depend. How much did I pay? I'm sorry, I forgot to even say how much I paid. This was $13, yeah. This is what beat the price tag of Danganronpa, surprisingly. Alright, next thing, I ordered this off Amazon, Accel World Volume 5. Now, I don't own anything else of Accel World in terms of the manga. I own every light novel that came out so far, but not the manga. The reason I bought this is because, come on, it's Kirito versus the Crow, Silver Crow. That's awesome. I really dig that whole kind of crossover that I almost say crossover. The fighting crossover they have between these, it's actually pretty cool, and I thought it was worthwhile getting it. That is the only reason I bought this, honestly. Because I've never wanted to read the manga for Accel World. Honestly, I never was a huge fan of the art style for the manga for Accel World, but I think it's kind of cool. If you're a huge fan of sword art, hey, there you go. Alright, last but not least is Corpse Party, the manga. Oh man. So this thing is a huge, look at that, look how big this book is. It's like, I'm not gonna flip through this book. I'll say, oh, I'll flip through some of it. There you go. Some of the creepy images and stuff. I'm really scared of flipping through too much of this because there's some. Look how scary that is. That is such a creepy, disturbing image. I'm not gonna stay on that. I stayed on it for probably too long as it is. But Corpse Party, this thing is $20. This was expensive, but it's oversized, so I mean it's kind of worth it if you like this. If you don't know the story for Corpse Party, it's essentially a bunch of students get sent to an alternative other dimension school where it's haunted by various spirits that are both vengeful and, you know, kind. But in this other world, they have to now try to figure out a way out, and they're separated by both dimension, by space, by time. It's very interesting. It's very dark. The longer they're in that school, the more they suffer from a thing called the darkening, which actually makes them more so prone to becoming evil and more so vengeful toward one another. They get perverse and creepy and overall just lose their minds slowly. I always dig that because it's kind of horror 101. The longer you're in a creepy place, the more you kind of lose your mind a little bit. This takes it to a new level of making it where the characters really do lose their mind. I'm telling you guys and girls, I know some people are very weary to read this because they've heard probably mixed things about it, or they've heard things about the games and stuff like this. If you're a huge horror buff like I am, you'll love this. This is a great kind of supplement to horror. I mean, honestly, I dig the art style. I love the art style for it. I love the characters. I love the concepts. I just think it's awesome. I mean, this is definitely worth $20. I can't wait till the second one comes out, which I think is coming out this month on the 30th. So I'm definitely going to buy that and I'll have it in my next haul video. Anyways, though, that is it for this haul video. Now, as you might have caught in the update that I had the other day, so this is coming out today. So the other day is when I had the update. I did not get everything I bought this season. Honestly, there's a lot of other stuff I still have in the mail that hasn't been delivered yet. It's mostly stuff from Japan. I will have that in September's haul video. I'm not gonna like do another video just to show the stuff I got. So definitely check that out if you're curious on what I did not get to show in this one. I'll tell you right now, it's a lot of different things. I have some games coming. I have some other stuff, but I'm only gonna show the manga and anime and some of the art books I got. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Look, here's one final like huge look at all the stuff I got. I spent money on all this. Like, damn, it's a lot of stuff, right? Let's just throw it together. Throw it all together. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.